In a quiet town surrounded by rolling meadows, there was a legend about a very special tree. This tree, known as the Whispering Tree, stood in the center of a small, hidden grove, its branches spreading wide and its leaves shimmering with a silvery glow. The townspeople believed that if you whispered your deepest wish to the tree, it would come true if your heart was pure and your wish was selfless. One summer evening, a young girl named Clara heard the legend from her grandmother. Clara was an imaginative and caring child who loved stories, but she had never believed in magic. Still, the idea of a wish-granting tree intrigued her. Clara had a wish that she had never told anyone. Her little brother, Sam, had been ill for a long time. She wished more than anything for him to get better, so they could play together like they used to. But she kept this wish to herself, not wanting to worry her parents or give herself false hope. One night, when the full moon was high in the sky, Clara decided to find the Whispering Tree. She slipped out of bed, put on her favorite blue jacket, and tiptoed out of the house. The moonlight guided her as she walked through the quiet streets and into the fields beyond the town. After a while, Clara reached the edge of the meadow where the hidden grove was said to be. She pushed through the tall grass and wildflowers until she found herself standing in front of the Whispering Tree. It was even more beautiful than she had imagined, with its branches swaying gently in the night breeze and its leaves glowing softly, as if they held the light of the stars. Clara approached the tree cautiously. She felt a mix of excitement and nervousness as she stood beneath its branches. Taking a deep breath, she whispered her wish into the bark of the tree, just as the legend said to do. "I wish for my brother Sam to get better," she whispered. "I wish for him to be able to run and play with me again." For a moment, nothing happened. Clara wondered if the legend was just a story after all. But then, the tree's leaves began to rustle softly, as if they were whispering back to her. A gentle, warm breeze wrapped around her. Clara felt a comforting presence, like a hug from the tree itself. "The tree has heard you, Clara," a soft voice whispered in the wind. "But wishes take time, and you must believe in the power of love and hope." Clara stayed with the tree for a little while longer, feeling a sense of peace wash over her. Then, she made her way back home, slipping into bed just before the first light of dawn appeared. The next morning, Clara woke up with a strange feeling of hope. She didn't say anything to her parents about her visit to the Whispering Tree, but she couldn't shake the sense that something magical had happened. Days passed, and Clara continued to help take care of Sam, reading him stories and keeping him company. Slowly but surely, she noticed that Sam seemed to be getting stronger. He laughed more, and his cheeks became rosier. The doctors were surprised by his improvement. But Clara knew in her heart that the Whispering Tree had played a part in her brother's recovery. One sunny afternoon, a few weeks later, Sam finally felt well enough to go outside and play. Clara and Sam ran through the meadow together, laughing and chasing butterflies, just like they used to. The air was filled with the sound of their joyful voices. That evening, as the sun set and painted the sky with shades of pink and orange, Clara and Sam sat together in the meadow, watching the stars come out. Clara looked towards the hidden grove where the Whispering Tree stood. She silently thanked the tree for granting her wish. From that day on, Clara believed in the magic of the Whispering Tree, not just because it had granted her wish, but because it had taught her the importance of hope, love, and the power of a pure heart.